everyone, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the True Mind Tarot channel. My name is Juhi and I'll be doing the weekly energy update for you for June 22nd till June 28th. And today is the 20th of June 2020. And I feel like there's just something about there's like a 2020 today for 6. I don't know. Possibly it is relevant, and perhaps it's not. It's just something, I don't know. And I feel there's something about it today, and it can just be that there is a new moon coming up, new moon in Cancer. There is this eclipse, solar eclipse going on as well, and all sorts of planetary movements that I don't know. Oh yeah, and summer solstice, like we're about to be midway the year, and the longest day, the most light of the year, we'll be experiencing tomorrow, I think. So there's a lot of things going on, and let's see what's coming up, what energies are present for us this week. I have been wanting to use different decks than I've been using, but then I do feel guided to use this anyway. So I'll be sticking with these perhaps till tomorrow. Maybe I'll start with new decks next week. We'll see what guides have to tell us about that. Anyway, let's see what Spirit is telling us for upcoming energies for this week. Three of Pentacles in reversed. And let's have a look at what animal spirit is guiding us or bringing us medicine to deal with, or whatever we're dealing with this week. The Wild Unknown deck, this tarot, I've never looked at each card. Sometimes I do that with some of my decks when they come in, and I haven't done that with this deck, and it's the first time I'm seeing this one. I like the energy of the mountain. Just wonder why it's upside down though, but we'll have a look at that. What energy, what animal spirit is guiding us this week? Maybe that one, but I wasn't sure, so it will come out if I need to. Oh, I just see the Swan Spirit and the White Raven, but there were too many cards. One card please, one animal spirit. What animal spirit is guiding us? Oh, Elephant Spirit. Wow, I feel very solid energy with these cards. And I forgot to mention in the meditation I did right before this reading, I just saw nothing. It was just black, and it felt very dense, like the kind of air that you have in Southeast Asia. Like it's very solid and very watery. I also have a lot of shells and things that I found on the beach here, and some light energy, because I feel like it really, like, it just kind of feels like this. This is a tourmaline, just very solid, and like there's some sort of, just not clear what's ahead or behind us. It just feels like a bit like a void. And then there was this light, just kind of like a spark, just slowly starting to shape. And it didn't feel like dark, like heavy or anything, but just, it did feel heavy actually, but not in a negative way. It just feels like a bit like a void, and that heaviness, like I kind of see that in the mountain and in the elephant as well. And let's have a look what we're healing this week. I feel there is a lot of things that we are working on healing, possibly relationships, family relationships, ancestral lines, family lineage. And I feel like a lot of among us are light workers in any kind of way, And we are here partly to break those lineages, the karmic wounding of ancestral lines. Okay, what are we healing? What are we healing? What are we healing this week? Maybe nothing. Nothing wants to come out. Maybe there's just like the blackness that we're not at void. Okay. Stripping illusions. Oh, that makes so much sense. I love that lotus and that green field that the lotus is in. So, I mean, like we're taking off layers, like within ourselves and in on a societal level, and then whatever it seems like a little bit like that. Whatever is coming after everything is stripped, it feels a little bit unknown, and I think that's why that void energy is there. But there's a spark as well, so like almost like there's like a light at the end of the tunnel, kind of. Doesn't really feel quite like that because it's not a tunnel. It's like I don't feel like we have to go anywhere. It just like that spark is just born there. Light beings, just like we have been seeing that one already before. Just kind of wasn't ready, so it doesn't feel right to pick that one. But I did want to mention it because it came out last week. Light beings, divine animals showing. I'm not ready yet. I'm trying to do too many things at the same time. Okay, set the intention. Intention is general, like the general energy that we're working with this week. What is the general energy that we're working with this week? Spirit, tell us what we're working with this week. And now no cards don't want to come out. Okay, this one. Soul writing. Oh, interesting. $20. Just saying. And 2. Yeah, 20, 20, 20. I've been seeing a lot of 2s, and I know some of you have seen a lot of 2s last week as well. And this image reminds me a lot of the Sri Yantra that I have tattooed on my arm here. It's a very feminine, divine feminine, sacred geometry. And it says truth in the middle, that angel figure. Can you see that? It's very like truth. I love all these cards. They just, I don't know, I feel like they, like just looking at these are almost having a healing quality. So yeah, I feel like a bit like that mountain and the elephant are representing a little bit more perhaps of the void energy, and then that spark of light that is showing up is there, like there's more of this energy, soul writing, with the stripping of illusions, like some sort of clarity is coming. And the elephant, there's definitely some ancestral karmic cycle ending here, and you're cutting the cord because you are learning something. You are breaking the karmic cycle because you are moving past the illusions, and because you move past the illusions, there's something that you're breaking with from the past, and you're healing like your ancestors with that as well, and the future generations, whether you will have kids or not. And it is because truth comes to light. With the illusions that are falling away, truth is coming forth. So looks like there's a lot of truth coming. And I don't know, the soul writing, it says something about like you were supposed to, like your soul wrote this script for you, and you took that script to play it out on in this lifetime. And there's also something about rewriting. because and writing a new timeline for yourself, or in this timeline you are rewriting a new script. And why not? Because you are a god of your own reality, right? Let's clarify these cards. I wanna peek. I don't know how I did it last week. I'm just doing it as I'm feeling guided right now. So I wanna have a look at the bottom cards, Hangman in reverse for the Three of Pentacles. Something is coming out of a stagnant energy, possibly, or something is coming to light, right? Oh, you are never alone. So maybe because you're that like ancestral karma breaker, cycle karma lessons breaker, you know what I mean. Perhaps you may feel like you're a little bit alone. Maybe there's a little understanding from your family or people around you. But Spirit is telling you you are not alone in that duality, moving. I love this. Stripping illusions of duality, moving into unity consciousness. Feels very like, although it may be a little bit unclear and dense or voidy, not seeing it yet, it's because like there's a lot of movement going on. It almost feels like whatever needs to come out of the box, we are in the box right now to decide what needs to come out. Like there are different timelines available to us, and we just have to decide what timeline that is. And perhaps we're not quite grasping that concept yet, that it is up to us instead of waiting. So maybe this is also like the collaboration. This is like the co-creation, perhaps with universe. And there was something came up last week about moving and building mountains, and I think it's funny that this card shows up because there is perhaps some sort of self-doubt that this is something that cannot be done. But once you balance and align yourself with spirit, you'll be able to co-create with universe, and you'll be able to do whatever, no, not do whatever, that sounds wrong, but you'll be able to do a lot more than you possibly imagine. And that is what happens when you move beyond duality. It's like in the belief of being separated, we're very limited, and also limited in what we may believe that we are able to do. So strip away those illusions of that are limiting you in what you like to build into this world. And I don't know, like, I feel a very powerful, solid energy also with this elephant. I mean, in some countries they are actually set to work to do like the carrying load because they're so super strong. And although I don't like to see that, but I do feel this energy, like just a very solid, strong, perhaps not fast, but it's very solid. And you need this kind of energy to build mountains, right? And there may be something like, I don't know, like that other card is a little bit like there may be some sort of counterpart energy going on here. Also with the when you step in beyond duality into unity consciousness. So in some part it's just like for yourself, like you're stepping into unity consciousness. But with stepping into that, perhaps there may be like a project partner that is coming in, possibly romantically. I don't know. It feels a bit counterparty. What will I be doing now? Oh, let's clarify the cards. That's what we were gonna do. Just clearing some space here. So let's see what the Three of Pentacles is about, and I'll be using the Rider-Waite Tarot. Please tell me more about the Three of Pentacles. Please tell me more about the Three of Pentacles. Please tell me more about the Three of Pentacles. Please tell me more about the Three of Pentacles. Ooh! Ha! Hangman in reverse. Wow, was the Hangman in reverse not on the bottom of this as well? That is a synchronicity. Huh. Let's pull 2 more cards. Interesting that it's, yeah. This one and this one. Oh, that's so cool. We found Pentacles upright, and the Hermit came out as well. It came out kind of out together. So I feel like it has something to do with you have gained some sort of clarity, which helps you to see the world upside down, or possibly even something that isn't possible makes it possible. And that's why the Three of Pentacles comes out upright as well, because Spirit is telling you get rid of that belief that it is not possible. And it looks like there is some sort of energy that you have been going within, finding light and clarity, that is actually bringing you to the realization that you are able to flip this upside down and actually build or move mountains, whatever that means to you. Like, we're talking about your dreams, about your aspirations, about your dharma, whatever that may be for you. A job, a project, possibly a relationship, or some sort of collaboration. Yeah, so by doing the work of going within, you've gained some sort of insight that helps you to flip things around, like things that you didn't believe that were possible for you. So Spirit is telling you, or is telling us, that we're capable of a lot more than we thought. And that is like an epiphany, right? Like it's and also the Hangman, that the Hangman comes in reversed twice. Like there's a lot of flipping going on, because this is like moving against the grain. Is that how you say that? I mean to say, like, this is where you dare to step away from what society expects of you, what you believe society expects of you, and you do that here. So you're already coming out. I feel like, yeah, I mentioned that before. Let's have a look at the Elephant Spirit. Elephant Spirit, please tell me more about the Elephant Spirit. What are we learning from the past? Elephant Spirit. Tell me more about Elephant Spirit. Why is the Elephant Spirit here? Huh. Something about memory. I hear something about memory. 8 of Cups in reverse. Elephants. Ooh, and this one is jumping out. Oh, 10 of Cups. I like that. Wish fulfillment. Emotional fulfillment. Happiness. Togetherness. Oh, I need to sneeze. Ooh, sorry about that. I'm a really loud sneezer. Sorry about that. People told me, like, you're so small. How can you make so much noise when you sneeze? Because I'm an elephant. Tell me more about the elephant. Too many. Oh, it's sort of full there. Please tell me more about the elephant. Justice. Okay, so Eight of Cups in reverse. Maybe you're coming back. Maybe you walked away and then now you're coming back, or somebody's coming back, somebody around you. For some, like looking for some sort of spiritual enlightenment. And it may have to do with this energy between the Hermit and the Hangman. Like, you went into the mountains to look for more something that is missing, and you're going on like a spiritual exploration to figure out what that is. And the fact that it's upside down is like kind of like, oh, I'm coming back with more knowledge and insight to bring in this Ten of Cups. And some sort of justice is going to be done with that, like with the emotional fulfillment. This has to do, I feel like, with that lineage breaking. Somewhere, like perhaps there has been some sort of family drama, family like traumatic experiences within your family, in your ancestry, and you are bringing something to the table that is not only bringing emotional fulfillment for yourself, but also justice to whatever injustice has happened for your family and that you are still carrying, but you are breaking that. Like you are no longer you're healing that trauma, so you no longer have to carry on that pain and that burden into the future. And yeah, I think you might even go into like this exploration. This may even have something to do with literally diving into your own family history, possibly looking up like a family tree. Maybe there is some sort of like person that nobody talks about, like actually like missing, or somebody who disappeared or passed away and nobody's ever talking about, and you're going to find that truth about that because nobody's talking about it. And I think that maybe also something a little bit of that darkness, right? Like you cannot see and you know something is missing, and that's when that spark, like I feel like you're going to be successful in whatever you're exploring within your family history because of that spark coming up, and that's going to bring the family together somehow. It's not just healing you, but it's healing your family as well, because there's some sort of something comes to light that has been. I feel limited in my words here. I just want to say unfair, but it doesn't feel quite right. Which has something that has not been seen before is coming to light, and it needed to be seen in order to talk about it and make it right. Make it right. There's something that has been like hidden, and it needs to be brought out into the surface. And it is possibly even like this family history that has made you believe that you are that family history is something you grow up with and integrated within you and carrying it, manifesting as limiting beliefs. Part of it. I don't want to say those limiting beliefs are just coming from the family, but like that soul searching that you're doing, and the soul searching with the hermit may actually be that exploration going into your family history, in which something comes to light, and that enables you, because some sort of justice has been done with that. You can just like kind of unburden. You're not carrying that no longer. You cannot. Well, I don't know if that's correct grammatically. It felt a little bit sassy almost, and that makes you like whatever you weren't able to manifest, you'll be able to manifest it now, because like almost like something about self-esteem and self-doubt, like not being good enough, making yourself smaller than needing to be, just believing that it is just impossible to make something like that happen. I just forgot to switch off or like set my phone on airplane mode, so I saw some sort of message coming in. Let's have a look at stripping illusions, and I'm going to wrap it up. By the way, the family theme, the Empress family, that is totally in line with the Cancer season and the new moon in Cancer. 5 of Wands, and I don't know if I'm showing the cards actually to you. Let's be mindful of that. And 4 of Pentacles, interesting. So this is to clarify the stripping illusions. And we have 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, and the Empress in reverse. Actually, we have a 3, 4, 5 here. There may be some sort of progression. This is a major arcana. Justice is as well. That ancestral or familial trauma may have something to do, like it may have like been manifesting within the feminine side of your family, or like within the feminine energy in each of your family members, including yourself. This is a very creative force, and it immediately, like this is a 3 as well, right? And they're both reversed. There's like where something, the Empress, like when she is right side up, it's a very creative, fertile, nourishing ground. And here they're both like when it's just something is not being birthed, right? Like it's just kind of blocked. It's not happening. So I feel like that is like just like the manifestation. The illusions are keeping your family and yourself from manifesting. So that may be like, because that is the history of your family, there may be some sort of, on a subconscious level or even conscious level, some sort of idea that you're not the one to manifest, like the ideas about that. I feel that 4 of Pentacles has something to do with like, because of the trauma, there's something about closing off the heart space. And it's also holding on to the illusions, the beliefs that are limiting you to actually really be that creative force you're meant to be. And there's some sort of discord here, possibly within your family, and I think that is you're stirring the waters, like whatever the illusions of peace, you are stirring the waters, and people don't like that. You are like it because like with stirring the waters, the pain and the trauma surfaces. So you may your search into family history may not be very welcomed by everybody. So you may get some energy towards you that is possibly trying to stop you or calling you out or telling you that whatever you're doing is hurting them. But you know that you are stripping illusions. It's very important, and this whole message is like, whatever you're doing, the people around you may not appreciate it right now, but it does look like it is going to bring healing for everyone and justice. This is big. And for you on a personal level, it will allow you to manifest, to believe in your own manifesting capacity. Oh, and yeah, rewrite the history and write the script of your own life, instead of feeling like life is happening to you. You are you are just living your life as you're supposed to be. Oh, there's another sneeze coming up. Okay, let's just close this off with a, let's see what advice is there for you. With a Moonology Oracle card, what advice Spirit have for you? I wanted to take out one, but these two are coming out. Meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces and full moon in Aquarius. I think it's funny because I have this is the watery energy, and Aquarius the air energy. And I have like these, I really felt the need to lay these symbols of air and light, clarity, and watery shells on the table. So yeah, there's definitely something about maybe fresh air and really finding that truth and clarity. And I feel like there's some sort of healing with water for you. And we all know that water has healing qualities. Meditate and contemplate is the new moon in Pisces. And we are coming up into the new moon in Cancer though. So yeah, it may look like that is I feel with this card, especially when you are working with energies, and quite likely that you do if you're watching this video, that in your meditations, possibly, I feel like possibly your ancestors may reach out to you while you meditate. And full moon in Aquarius, show the world the real you. Yeah, show the world that you're a mountain builder, because that's what you are. This is what at the end. This is why you do it. Yeah. So like yeah, that is like almost like your true you has been in that void, possibly your whole life, or possibly like now, and there's something is sparked. And that really needs to be shown to the world, and that is also what your soul, your guides is telling you, because you're meant to do this. You're meant to collaborate and co-create with universe. Okay, I hope this is helpful and will be helpful for you for the upcoming week. I'm really curious how this will all unfold for yourself, and even for myself. I know there's some work to be done there. So yeah, take care. Don't be discouraged if you have any family around you that is not approving of whatever you're doing. Take care and hope to see you soon. Bye.